we're going to release a book. Feels so cathartic to say it, doesn't it?
Yes, we're going to release a book.
We are going to release a book. And like you say, it's been in the workings now probably for close to 4 years. So just before we jumped on the phone, I did have a little rifle through some old emails and when the project started to gain some traction between us. And we've put our first proposal together back in May of 2017. And we sketched out a couple of ideas and it's gone through many machinations and different phases and it's kind of finally done now. But wow, labor of love, eh?
Oh yeah, it really was a lot of work.
So
But
what is the book about, Matt?
yeah, so the book's about just the history of the clothes in the James Bond films. Not about the films, but about the people behind the clothes. About I mean, it's really a story about people. I mean, any good story is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's something we discovered early on, wasn't it? Rather than describing the clothes, which I think you've done very well and probably didn't really need to redo for the purpose of a book. It's done so well on your blog,
Yeah,
annotating some
I
of these
don't think.
clothes.
Yeah, we didn't want to redo that. We wanted to put something unique together,
Mm.
and something that I couldn't do by myself.
So we didn't simply just transpose anything from podcast or blogs, for example, and then just put it in writing. We went out and we really got the brands and the tailors and the designers to tell the story for us because that was a lot easier, wasn't it? Get them to tell
Yeah,
it
well,
and
I
more
think
interesting.
that's yeah, they're much more interesting than we are, and I think people want to hear these stories firsthand from the people who really were involved.
Yeah, but very pleased to announce that we're going to be releasing this book, and should be, with all being well, it should be out in April time. But we'll be keeping you posted. So Matt, maybe we'll just finish off. Who did we manage to get on tape to speak to for the book? Who did we interview?
Well, we got probably the first interview for the book, something that I did many years ago, and I haven't never published, was an interview with Frank Foster. You know, he passed on in 2016, and now we are able to share some of his stories, um, and we devoted a whole chapter to him because he was just such an important person in the Bond series. And then we also spoke with with his daughter, his wife, who were involved in the shirt making business. So it's that's one of my favorites that we got the book.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
But we got some amazing costume designers to speak with us.
we
I
did.
mean, we spoke with Lindy Hemming, and then Pete, you spoke with the wonderful Jodie Tillen.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I mean, she really had some very interesting things to say.
She did. Jodie Tillen, of course, did the costumes for License to Kill. And we managed to get hold of. So there's quite a few people, probably too many to name here. I mean, we've got Emma Porteous. We really wanted to get what we were calling the bloodline, the people that were really working on the films, that were in the trenches, making the clothes, these, and sadly, so many of these people are no longer with us, like the aforementioned Frank Foster, but we have got like those interviews on tape and we've got them in the book. So very excited to get these stories finally told.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned a lot new from this book myself.
We did. Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully, even if people out there feel like they know everything there is to know through many of the things they've either heard on this podcast or on your blog or through, Remit or Dave Zaritsky, for example, there's many people that can tell different stories. Hopefully there'll be something new in this book that you haven't heard. So anyway, that's it, I think, for now. We will obviously talk extensively on this, probably exhaustively on this, because it's, there's so much to say. But just for now, this is the news. This is the announcement. We're releasing a book. Matt, great to talk to you again, mate. And I've forgotten my sign off. What is it?
Goodbye, Countess.
No, that's yours. Oh, Buenas Futuras. Bloody hell, it's been a long time. See you soon, mate. Take care.